Hello, my name is Sukulata Cook, and you're watching the Dude Baby podcast.
Is this how we're really going to start the episode? Yes. I have stinky shits all the time.
I used to live with this
That's why
dude.
that fan
Trust me.
That's why that fan's always going.
Trust me.
And I got the Febreze in there.
You need a vacuum. You need a power vacuum. Smell vacuum, please.
I got that too. I had to go and buy one. Did I tell you I went and bought a fucking carpet cleaner that other day because of that fucking smell?
I had to bleach the mirror.
I cut the carpet and fucking took out the bottom, like the foam part on it.
What? Why?
Because it was literally seeped into the fucking carpet, whatever the smell was.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I had to go and
You
buy it.
should admit that. Holy crap.
Dude, no, my
on the dating game.
son
Full makes the
spilled the fucking milk in the fucking closet. And
I remember when you were all like, dude,
Yeah.
it smells like puke.
dude, well, so they left.
I thought you were talking about your
spilled
farts.
No, he spilled.
I thought you were
He
talking about
spilled the
stinky
milk,
shit.
and then Kaylee was in there, and I guess she was laying because she always goes in there and like lays down and gets a blanket and everything. Well, she laid the pillow on top of it. So I mean, and then that was Friday because that was spring break,
Mm-hmm.
and no, it wasn't spring break, but they were off either way. I think because I think they were off. They ended up getting off Thursday right before spring break.
It was a teacher
So that
work day or
Friday
something.
they were
Mhm.
here before I went to work Friday, and I work Friday night and then all day Saturday and Sunday. Remember, I was like, dude, I feel like I woke up and remember I was like, dude, this fucking smell is like killing me. I was like, I thought I was tripping before. I was like, but now I'm like, it's here. And dude, for like the next 3 days, that shit bothered the fuck out of me. And I went crazy and I didn't tear the fucking carpet. What I did is I pulled it from the edge and I cut it. Because luckily it's just like in the corner of the closet.
Are you going to have to pay for this?
I'm just going to go buy more foam and put it underneath.
Okay, well, I think you just incriminated yourself here. All this happened allegedly.
Allegedly, this is the story.
They're going to kick down the
This is
damn
a
door. It's
story,
like, sir,
bro.
did you cut your carpet? Did you pull up your carpet and cut the foam, sir? It stunk. What do you mean it stunk? Well, how'd it get stinky?
Yeah, so, I mean, I can't imagine them coming in here, and that's like the one that just, it would remind me of like the equivalence of the dude from fucking Little Nicky. So I'm gonna act like I didn't just see a dog on the couch, but were you about to drink one of my Cokes?
Oh, I love that. Were you about to drink one of my Cokes? Oh, dude, that's the perfect. Okay, that's the perfect fucking. That's the perfect scene to set up that. He's like, "Were you about to drink one of my Cokes?" It's a fucking Coke, and his evil thing to do was to turn the Coke into a Pepsi. That's what the difference between Coke and Pepsi of like where you stand on the side of good and fucking evil. That I'm some weird pervert, half bald creep drinking Cokes, and you're the son of the devil drinking Pepsi. He's like, you turned a Coke into a Pepsi. Yeah, that's pretty good for my first try.
That's it. That's your big transformation.
He's like, you can turn it into bat's blood, moosh piss. You turn a Coke into a Pepsi.
Use your imagination.
He's like, this Coke tastes like Pepsi. He's like, he looked at. So there you have it. Coke, weird Earth, American grotesque shit, Pepsi, devil juice.
That's crazy. Good thing that dad gave me the super devil juice.
Super devil juice, dad. He's like, super devil juice.
Super devil juice.
Give me that little girl.
Give that look.
Adrian, get in a flash.
I don't know if it was a joke or they just did it hardcore to like, they're like, hey, you know how your eyes kind of cocked? Cock it harder through the whole movie. And then that way, when you're in someone else, they'll know it's you because the guy's eye will go all cockeyed. The crazy eyes. He's like, oh.
I don't even know how it does that.
He's like, one's looking at me, one's surveying the sky, one's surveying the cosmos at all times. It's probably, you know how like if you leave a telescope on something longer, if you leave a telescope on something, an image longer with a motor where it follows it, it'll absorb the light more and you can get a better view of it. Because when you let more light in, it's like taking a picture.
Right.
You'll get more details and definition. So can you imagine how like amazing this guy looks to that actor who plays Devo and Little Nicky's older brother? Cassius is that he sees like a crazy HD CGI looking view of the sky. He's like, I can see Andromeda.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
He's like, and now I'm gonna beat your ass.
I dated a girl who was cross-eyed one time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I broke up with her though.
Why?
Because we didn't see eye to eye.
Boo! Another
My
popsicle
bad.
joke from.
I'm sorry. Well, she was also seeing somebody on the side.
Can you see how much I did not like that one?
That one was good. You were just jealous.
Of what?
The fact that I'm funny.
Because you read a popsicle stick and then you're performing it in front of everybody.
It's Pepsi.
He read the bottle of a Pepsi can and got that joke off of it. That just goes to show you again another strike against
Taking
Pepsi.
out the trailer trash.
Beep, 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 beep. Taking out trailer trash.
This just in.
False. That is false. Oh man, that's a thing that we're gonna start. The trailer trash. And
Trailer trash.
let me just define that one more time for you guys. It means the gossip about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Sorry, trailer. And then it's the gossip that's not true. It's rumors. And we're throwing them out on this show. This is where we're throwing them out.
We're getting them out.
Taylor, Travis,
now.
we got you. I got you. If you want to invite me to your wedding, I'll go to your wedding. Give me a +2. One for my wife, one for Falon. So that way you can look Falon in the eyes while we're getting married. And be like, it was never going to be you anyway, fool. You goddamn fool!
That's
And then you're gonna
funny.
you're gonna be sitting in the the thing. She's gonna have you front row. She's like, you're sitting in the most expensive seat at my wedding, and I just wanted to be like, it was never you. And then they start making out all ugly. And you start crying. You just start crying in the fucking
God damn you, Bernie.
It's P. Diddy in the seat next to you, rubbing your shoulders. And he's like, it's going to be all right, Falon. You want to come over and hang out tonight?
We'll go shopping.
Drink some shit. We're going to go shopping. I'm going to take you shopping, girl. And then we're going to go home and drink some champagne.
Champagne.
And then you're going to be feeling some champagne. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro.
Stop. No, Diddy, no.
Dude, that was...
I don't
too
want to talk
much.
about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's going to give me nightmares. Diddy's going to give me nightmares. He's going to be chasing me through his house. And he's going to have his pants off. And he's just going to be like, come here. I want to make an album with you. I'm going to make you a star. And be like, no, Diddy, no. No. I don't want to be a bad boy for life.
It'll be like that scene in fucking... fuck. Mr. Deeds, remember when the football player gets beat by the dad? No, daddy, no.
No, Diddy, no. He's all like, you fucking made a song with Drake and you didn't even ask me. And you're like, no, Diddy, no.
No, Diddy, no.
And then you hear all the slapping you hear in the phone, like, yeah. It's not a belt. That's not a belt you're slapping on Diddy's phone. No, Diddy.
Dude, that fucking, that show on Fox, Snowfall. I watched the first season, and it's good. Like it's like this kid who ends up selling coke, basically, and a lot of stuff happens. And basically, like he hires this one gangster to get back money that another gang stole from him. And when the dude shows up, like he beats the dude up, and like the guy doesn't want to say where the money's at, so he fucking shuts the door and he fucking. And, like, the scene is, like, from the out.
He grapes him or beats the shit out of him?
He grapes him.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this, dude?
Dude, it's like, when I saw...
Do men have to worry about this now, too? God damn it.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
I'm sorry, women, that you've been dealing with this since the beginning of time. We're trying to stop it. I'll vigilante my ass out there and stop every fucking pervert from touching you when you don't want them to. But please do the same for me. If you see me in an alley and Diddy's talking to me...
Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Read my body language. Do I want to make a record with him? If not, come get me. Be like, hey, Randy, I haven't seen you in a long time. Can you come help me open my apartment door? It's stuck. I'm like, yeah, Diddy, I got to go real quick. I'll be back. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
Thank you for saving me.
Thank you for saving
my ass thanks you.
My booty virginity.
Yeah.
I don't want that break. I want to go to booty virginity heaven. That might be the title of the episode, Booty Virginity Heaven. No, wait, that sounds real fucked up. That sounds like something Diddy would like. I want to take that
If
back.
anything, now we're gonna get attention from Diddy. Diddy, just a heads up, Randy is.
Diddy. No, Diddy, no. Have you? They turn that slang of like pause, no, into no Diddy, and it's fucking hilarious. That from now on, when you say something that could be misconstrued by something, you're like, hey, let me just put it out there. No offense to anybody. Also, I don't want to give out the wrong signals. That sounded kind of weird. No Diddy. I like the way you work
crazy.
it. No Diddy.
That's nuck and futz, dude. All this shit coming out.
All I know is I never want to see another Diddy video again.
Or Meek Mills.
The what?
Or Meek Mills.
Yeah, poor Meek Mills. Yeah, I can't imagine the kind of stuff that people have seen in the industry. Because bad shit happens to everybody, and that's a crazy thing coming out now. Where at one point, like, celebrities and fame seemed very like ethereal, seems magical, mystical, whatever. But these people didn't seem real. And then ever since social media, they became more real because you could connect with people on a more normal human level. Even if they're like this and they're eccentric or they get to have more experiences, there's things that I can relate to them on, or like, yeah, you are normal to a certain extent.
Yeah,
I've experienced that too. There's a sympathy.
Yeah.
You can't really empathize with something like that. Of like, oh yeah, it must be hard to be rich and famous. It's like people were touching me like every night of my life while I was just trying to do something that I thought was going to be like a dream, and like it was a nightmare, and I got stuck in it.
That's fucking.
It's like, maybe I would rather eat Lunchables instead of being fucking,
right. Like, I bet you a bunch of them were thinking that.
It's fucked up, and it's
sad.
crazy. I think people are maybe brainwashed enough or desperate enough that shit doesn't matter. That a lot of stuff's coming out about Dan Schneider. And there's some people that are coming out and saying shit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that are not, that are it's very implied that they probably didn't have a good time around this guy or anybody who's like in movies or had a relation, like anybody with Harvey Weinstein, that everybody had a relationship with Harvey Weinstein. How many of those had like one of those fake ones of like, oh man, I never would have known he was nice to me, nothing bad happened. And then another person that was like, it was terrible. That guy was like the devil to me.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? You know, because they can't be a monster to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because some people just won't let them.
That, and like maybe it's not, it's like a thing where he's picking out certain kind of people. Like these bad people pick out certain kind of people to prey on. Whether it's circumstance, whatever they're interested in.
Yeah.
And then also of if they can get away with it or not.
Yeah, because apparently Victoria Justice says that nothing ever happened with her, and that she says that she thinks it's because she was always legal. Like she was already 18.
Okay. And
so
he was
like,
so he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
He's like, that's crazy. His mind's like 18, use goods. It's like, Jesus, Dan, I didn't know you had standards, you fat fuck.
That's crazy, dude.
What a creepy bastard. And he actually come out and been like, no, I feel sorry and I should apologize. And it's like, no, dude. Like, I think he's just good at selling the professional side of him.
Yeah.
Of like, he's like a politician. Like, I know how to clean this up. You got to be like this. He's like a true psychopath that he can really convey emotions to convince you that what he's saying is true, but he's actually just like behind is like a deadpan jaguar fucking preying on these little poor innocent bunnies and mice.
Yeah. I mean, for me though, like I get why they do them.
Who?
You know, it's more of a stunt. No. I'm sorry. Let me finish before that sounded bad. Now that you said that.
Speed through that part.
Okay. So like, well, when people do these like things and then they make a public apology, I'm like, an apology should be to the person that you
did it to.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't be an out. And I get, like I said, I get why like these people have to, you know, they do it for like, because it's like, I have to do it for the fans too, because then let the fans know that I apologize.
But that's all they care about, because let's be real.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm one of the
if
kids.
you're really going to apologize, you would go out to these kids
but let's just be
at
honest.
their house and you would apologize.
No, he ain't coming to my fucking house.
Yeah, I
no,
know, but that's what I'm
he
saying.
Would do it, but he would do a video apology. But what I'm trying to say is, if that happened to me, I don't fucking want his sorry. I want someone to beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And I want some therapy. And I want some maybe understanding of like, regardless, I'm a certain kind of person influenced by my own thoughts and actions, but this did happen to me and it did fuck me up enough in these parts of my life where, you know, if I've ever had any like shortcomings or if I made mistakes, I don't blame it on everything on this, but from these times, I think it's because that shit was fucking with me. And it's like, oh, fuck, dude, my bad. Like, no, that's understandable. Not everything. You can't be absolved of everything. You can't lean on, so this happened to me. This is why I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
But there are cause and effects of like what happened to them and what was allowed to happen to them, whether it's by other people who knew about it, like employees, the bosses, their parents, anybody, and that they would almost let it happen. Because there's some shit on Quiet on the Set. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to like tell everybody about it. But it goes to the extent of like at first it's like things that's like insinuations of like the way skits are and stuff like that. You're like, if you have a dirty mind, you can think of that. But then after all of the anecdotes, it's like this guy for sure had a dirty mind, so he wrote it with a dirty mind. So even if you think it has like the facade of something innocent and fun or stupid and silly, and it's like if you watch iCarly without the laugh track, or if you watch like a lot of the Drake and Josh without the laugh track, some of it is funny because Josh was funny. Like he was very physically funny. He would do like cartoon things of like waggling his head and his eyes would go around and shit like a cartoon.
Yeah.
So he was funny. He's funnier than Drake. That's why I think he was more successful. But a lot of these shows aren't even really funny. They're almost like trying to convince you they're funny while being kind of like dry and really weird.
Yeah, that's why they have the forced laughter and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. The laugh track. So after all of that, this guy's a weirdo creep predator. And the only real justice would have him be maybe like doxxed, so that way at least everyone can form their own opinion about him and serve some kind of jail, something of like, hey, dude, you kind of like took I don't know, or ask the victims like, hey, what would like take a consensus of like, how could we realistically punish this guy? No, we're not going to shove a pineapple up his ass, John. We can't do that. This ain't Little Nicky. It was hilarious, but we can't do that. Let's all try to come to a consensus of, we'll go majority of like, what do you think is a realistic justice served kind of shit for this guy? And I think that's how it should be, like maybe kind of turned over to the scrutiny of his victims of like, you know, what do you think is fair?
Yeah,
because isn't true justice like making sure that person knows that like someone helped me, someone avenged me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if that's good or bad. Like vengeance, of course, vengeance is not good, but like it's kind of shitty to see some people getting away with stuff like that.
Yeah, to that many people.
Yeah, exactly. Because if it was you or someone you knew, or even like God forbid your kids, but even if it was you, like you would want someone to listen and take you seriously. Exactly. Of like, dude, that was fucking fucked up. It was gross. Like a lot of people are making jokes about the Diddy stuff because some facets of it are funny. No one getting victimized is funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you look at it on paper, it's wacky as fuck.
Yeah,
and it's hard to believe. But if it was you, it would not be fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like you're absolutely right. Like, of course, like I know we're being just dumb and we're making jokes about this.
I'm not like, convincing you more rather than I just want to make sure everybody knows.
Yeah,
we're laughing about shit of like how fucking crazy and wacky P Diddy is, if any of this is true. But anybody that's shit that's happened to you or your family or friends, like that's fucked up.
Because all of this stuff is starting to come out. Like, excuse me. I feel like it's weird how it's just been like one like shamble after another, like that's just been unraveling. Like after the Epstein shit, like all this other people started coming out about things that were going on with them and like things that they had.
I've realized that
R. Kelly, this Diddy stuff,
a lot of documentaries, a lot of celebrities, older, younger, like middle age, whatever, like from the 70s, 80s, 90s, the millenniums or whatever.
You want to take this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can ask him later.
Okay. Hello?
Yo.
What up?
What are you doing?
I'm here with Randy. Say hello.
John, I love you, John. John, I love you, John. John.
Hi, Randy. What are you guys doing?
We're just chilling, man. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm smoking a brisket and I'm fucking bored.
You're smoking a brisket, and do you have a smoker? Like one of the nice newer ones, or like those welded ones?
No, baby. Fucking brisket, like a Texas style brisket. I'm a barbecue man now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we were asking. If
Yeah.
you have a smoker or
What
barbecue.
what kind of smoker do you have?
Oh, yeah, it's a smoker.
But is it like a new?
Oh my god!
Is it like those newer ones that are like built that you buy in the store? Is it?
Yeah, I can barely hear Randy, man.
Oh, Randy, get here.
Is it one of the newer ones, or is it like one of those old school ones that's like welded together? That's all black.
Oh, I mean, I bought it new, but it's what you're explaining. Yeah, it's like welded together. You got the little smoker in the bottom, and that big ass one up top, like we used to have, like when we were growing up, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So it's kind of like that.
How long have you been smoking it for already? Like, did you get it real early?
Dude, I got up at 4 o'clock.
Jesus Christ. You're living true Hispanic dad life. Did you start drinking a beer immediately?
He's like, well, first I had to dig it out of the ground.
Dude, see, yeah, so I've had it in since 5:30. I'm going to take it out, wrap it up in aluminum foil because it's already stalled already. So I got fucking bored because everybody's at church right now. So I'm like, who the fuck am I going to call right now? Everybody's at church right now.
He's like, who are the only fucking degenerate, soulless bastards that are not at church today? Hey, guess what? You're not either. So don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I was just like, damn, I'm fucking bored, dude. I called my mom. She's like, I'm in church. Call me back later. I'm like, well, fine. It'd be like that.
Oh, you're going to listen to the word of God and not the word of your son? Bye.
Bye. All right.
God dang, I go to church every god dang Sunday. You going to bring the demons out of me?
This is my brisket. This is totally my brisket now.
What did you season it with? Did you dry rub it or did you wet rub it?
I put mustard as a binder,
Mhm.
and then I put
Nice.
like it's called Jack Daniel's dry rub. So I dry rubbed it, and I left it in the fridge for like 12 hours.
He died. Oh, you marinated it. That's not good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited. Send me a picture of it when you're done.
Yeah, dude.
I will. I will send you a picture.
I'm going to see if you got that smoke ring, dog. I'm going to check your work. I'm going to scrutinize you.
Do it. Do it. Oh.
P. Diddy, is that you? Have you heard all that shit about P. Diddy?
No, I mean that he's gay, right?
That's all you've heard. He's a homosexual, right? That's all I've heard. That's all.
The
That's all.
only thing I care about.
He's like, that was enough for me. I heard that and I just stopped listening.
I was like, damn, that nigga gay.
Holy shit.
I think that's the gist of it.
The gist, that is the gist of it, John. You're right.
That's the jizz of it.
When is the brisket gonna be done?
I have about another 2.5 hours to be done. Dude, right now it's like 20 degrees and it's snowing. So this
God
morning I was
damn.
finding the elements of getting this motherfucker started.
It's 20 degrees and it's snowing?
Yep.
Dude, take a video of just like maybe like a minute or something like that. I just want to see like where you're at and how it looks and stuff.
How about I call y'all guys on Messenger on Facebook?
Okay.
All right, cool. Let me do that real quick.
All right, man.
All right, see ya.
Just cut that part out. Not the whole part, but that.
What? I can bleep it.
No, dude, because it's too suggestive.
Oh my god, dude, this dude is fucking an idiot.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I hope, but you know what? I don't even know if we should put that on, even though it's funny. What's up?
What up, dog? What you doing?
Nothing.
Look, Mira, look. Oh, I took it out and I gotta wrap it now.
Oh, shit, that looks good.
Nice.
So yeah. Oh yeah. You want to see it with the snowing outside, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is it cold in your house or you have it pretty warm?
No, it's pretty warm. My house. My house gets pretty warm. Let me turn this bitch around real quick.
Have you adjusted to the cold weather already?
Yes and no.
I was gonna
So
say.
that's my pit right there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Dude, that looks so fucking cool.
That looks cool.
And then Beth and I built that for the kids when we got here. The treehouse.
What? You and Beth built that?
Yeah, she's actually a pretty good builder. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? She's like, I'm building a fucking treehouse. And this is the snow.
That's badass.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's badass.
And so yeah, this is it here. This is the snow.
Damn, dude.
That's so neat. It looks like, it reminds me of the backyard from A Christmas Story.
Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, so when it gets snowing, like it gets snowing pretty damn well. And like I said, I think the coldest I ever had it here was like -60.
What?
God damn.
-60? You moved to the Arctic Circle?
And the wind chill?
Yeah, that was last year when Wyoming had that cold snap, and then like half the state was closed down because it was so damn cold.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, you have about fucking freezing your ball off.
How long was the power outage?
So my city has a pretty good way of keeping the cold and the snow out of the power lines. But usually it lasts for a couple hours, then the power kicks back on. But we have a fireplace here, so we keep warm with that stuff.
You have a real indoor fireplace?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Are all the houses built like that?
All the older houses, yeah.
I would imagine they would have to be because like they build houses specifically just for that like climate.
Yeah. Do y'all have a lot of power outages?
When we first moved here, yeah. But recently, like I said, they've been doing pretty good about keeping up with the power lines and stuff. Kind of like what my dad used to do, like keep sure that all the power lines and stuff are okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you?
And that's it there. What's up?
No, go on.
Oh, so this is my fireplace here, and then when we get like really cold, I have a grate right here, and then once in a while, Beth and I make hot dogs or make burgers
Nice.
over this place.
Oh,
we can save
wow.
on the room and
That's
watch
pretty.
TV.
That's fucking awesome.
Pretty cool.
Have you ever just like sat up with Beth after all the kids go out and all the lights are off and you're just chilling with the fireplace on?
Oh yeah, because our sofas are right here. These are the same sofas we had in Corpus. And then
Nice.
we just kind of like snuggle up with blankets and just watch TV and just watch the snowfall.
You're so romantic, John. I wish you were my man.
I wish you were my man.
But this clock here, it's like one of those old vintage clocks that you just wind it up and it lasts for like 7 days. So if the power ever goes out, we have a clock here that doesn't run on power, just like one of those old windy things.
He's like, we always know what time it is if the world ends.
Right now, we're doing crops again, and you can kind of see some growing right now.
John's a fucking farmer now, dude.
That's awesome, John. You're living like a awesome life.
Thanks, man. Dude, so last year, we had cucumbers. that
What?
were- Yeah, fucking cucumbers, dude. They were the size of my arm, like your arm.
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
That's
dude.
like 10 times the size of your wiener. Hey, John, me too. Don't worry. It's like 20 mine.
GMOs, Beth and I were like, holy shit, that's true, because the cucumbers are like only this big, whatever. But ours got to like fucking like massive, like huge, like bigger than giant cucumbers. Like, holy shit.
But technically the GMOs are supposed to enlarge it like Mondo burgers. That's the whole point.
Oh shit, I thought GMOs were supposed to like reduce it.
No, I mean maybe they're having like a long-term chemical effect that they are reducing, but the whole point of GMOs is that they're trying to genetically modify the crops so that way they yield better so they can make more money off less food grown.
Oh, well, I misunderstood. That's my bad.
No, but it's crazy that yours naturally are coming out even bigger. What kind of chemicals are you using? Jesus. Are you just skeeting on them?
He's like, my shit and my skeet.
He's like, I shit and skeet all over the
He's
yard.
like, I shit for the fertilizer and I skeet for the water.
And then things grow like on Pee Wee Herman's Big Top Pee Wee. You remember when he just like puts the drop on them and they all engorge? He's like, dude, I could live in the pumpkins. You should see them.
Pumpkins are the size of my house.
Hey, stay on the phone. I gotta put this thing back in the grill, so keep on talking real quick.
Okay.
You shaved your head? Are you listening to a lot of System of the Down?
Still they feed us lies from the tablecloth.
John, I love you, John. John, where's my carry out, John?
I gotta put more shit in the fire real quick.
What are you throwing on?
What do you got? Oh, is that? Oh, I was gonna say, is that your actual? I was like, this motherfucker out here chopping wood too. God damn.
I mean, I do. I can. That's what I do for my job right now. Is fucking cut fire.
Oh yeah, he's a lumberjack. He's a lumberjohn.
He's a lumberjack.
I'm a lumberjack.
And you're like, when they started calling you that, you're like, it's Lumberjohn. He's like, how did you know my nickname? They've been calling me that since kindergarten. They saw my giant cucumber and they're like, Lumberjohn. That dude's got a bat on him.
I got big old shit.
Oh, dude.
What are you guys doing over there together?
We were staring at each other's eyes, trying to get closer to each other.
Where are you guys at? Anthony, is that your place, Anthony?
Yeah. You want to walk around?
You want a tour?
You want a tour?
So I don't know if we cut that last part out, but I can't really get on the same mindset of what we were just talking about. So I'm done. Moving on.
Yeah, that's it. Let's change subject.
To all the victims, sorry. Moving on.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Like, what video were you gonna show me
Which one?
about the show?
Oh, yes. Let me see. And what's funny is because I saw another version of it today.
Cyclops got the biggest upgrade in X-Men 97. My man is using the optic beam, the electric slide across the room. Look at how much swag they gave my boy Scott Summers. Oh, man. This series, they blessing us with these first 2 episodes. Now watch this team right here. Mad pandemonium. They flying in the fucking X-Wing and all of a sudden the Sentinel just comes through, fuck shit up. Everybody fucking falling. Now I'm like, yo, how y'all gonna get out of this? Alright, cool, we got a couple of flyers, but there's mad bodies here. Alright, Morph turns into Archangel, scoops up Wolverine. Alright, we good. We got Rogue getting Bishop and Beast. Alright.
Shout out to B-TV
Fuck is this guy
for the
Cyclops
video.
talking about? What, can you fly now? Now this guy's diving at the... As soon as I saw him dive, I was like, nah, they not about to do it. The gods done blessed Cyclops fully in this fucking series. Woo! My boy is clean.
To me, my X-Men.
There was another one that I saw. Some dude does like a real extreme version of it, but he's fucking hilarious.
Like he's just reacting to it. Where
Yeah,
he's
he's like,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
He's like, here comes my boy Hadouken, and when he does the fucking optic blast to the fucking land, that is a pretty fucking cold ass entrance. So
The animation's pretty crisp. It's weird because it's new. You can definitely tell like the sharpness and the newness to it.
color.
And but it also tries really hard to be classic, so the mouth and the certain
To
kind of
keep
movements
that-
tick,
Yeah.
like they move weird, so it looks kind of like flickery and almost kind of like crude, like Adult Swim animation, but
Yeah.
in a good way. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's almost like a CGI South Park. Like it looks very like if they did it old school, but with computers. Yeah, I like I was saying, the ending, the way the ending credits look, it looks like a badass video game that needs to happen. Either like a two-dimensional side scroller fighter beat 'em up, team up thing, like old school, but they need to look just like that and more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Metroid Prime, right?
Yeah.
Kind of side scroller, like that kind of quality put into it, but with them,
There was one on the
Or
Sega that I played.
or even a versus like
was,
the Dragon Ball Z. Like it looked like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, the Z Fighters game, but with the X-Men, the new X-Men. That'd be fucking so cool. Capcom, make it happen. I got the capital. Make it happen.
I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one right here. X-Men 2 Clone Wars. Let me see. We'll cut this out while I look.
Yeah, just breathe heavy into the microphone. I'm looking for it, man.
Think about how terrible fucking it would be to be with Taylor Swift and J-Lo.
It should look exactly like this, but with the graphics from the new show. What game is this?
X-Men 2 Clone Wars for the Sega Genesis.
It does look fucking dope. But it just needs the updated graphics. But yeah, this is exactly what I imagined. Like the classic side scroller.
Yeah.
Not with like that third dimension of going up. You can only just go up, down, and forward and back. And like not deep. No Diddy. It does look fucking dope.
It was a badass game.
That would still be a good game right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If that was on Switch right now, I'd buy it.
I wish there was like. I wish it wasn't so expensive. Like to have to buy I want a 64 so bad.
Be still my heart. I had one and it got repossessed. Not like someone came to take it. Like you didn't make your payments,
I know
kid.
what you mean.
It was in my car. My car got repossessed because I got a ticket and I was behind on a title loan. And I woke up one day. My car was gone. It had my N64 with my gold 3D holographic
Majora's Mask
fucking sticker of Majora's Mask. I had an expansion pack because you need one to play Legend of Zelda's Majora's Mask. And I had this really badass sidewalk surfer skateboard, like a classic looking one, Dogtown style, that I had found on my trip to California when I was walking around Venice. It was just laying there. I know someone who was tripping balls, probably fell, forgot they were on a skateboard and kept walking. And I watched it for like 30 minutes. It was just laying there, not propped up or nothing. It was laying there like if someone threw it away. And I watched it for like 30 minutes. And I was like, if no one takes it, I'm just going to walk up, grab it, and skate away. And sure enough, no one came. And I was like, it's mine. It was bad. It was like it looked like a Hawaiian surfboard. Yeah. And like on the top, it was like, looked grained and like almost like varnished. Yeah. And the bottom had like a graphic of like yellow and orange and had big orange rubber wheels. And it rode like a fucking dream. And it's gone forever now because my car got repossessed because I was a young kid and I didn't understand the responsibilities. And I got pulled over by a cop and he was like real mean to me. And damn it. I was like, I live right here, sir. Please don't give me a ticket. And here's a ticket, bitch. And then I knew they were looking for me from the title loan. And I guess once they issued that, like, they knew where I lived, it was on record somewhere. Yeah. When I woke up in the morning to go to work, my car was gone.
Damn it.
And I was so upset. And like I kept trying to call them to find out where it was. So I was like, can I go get my stuff out of it at least? And they're like, yeah, you can get it when it gets here. We don't know when it's going to get here, blah, blah. Gave me the run and they said, kept calling there. They're like, call there. I'd call there. I kept giving up. And at one point, they always been like, oh, it's not here yet. We're waiting or something like that. We don't know. And then at one day, out of nowhere, they were just like, yeah, we don't know where that car is. We can't find it. Like, pretty much like, stop calling. I was like, dude, I just wanted to get my stuff. Like, that car was shit. Damn. It was like a golden bronzed Ford Taurus. Like a 96.
When they tow it like that, like you can go to a lot of different tow shops. Like, yeah, and when you get arrested, there's only one fucking impound lot that you can go to get your car.
Yeah, and then when they just like tow it, they're like, yeah, dude, whoever we contracted that day,
exactly,
fucked up, dude. So someone got.
I don't even know how much we have here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, someone got a fucking N64, a good controller. It was a refurbished. It was a built one that was built almost exactly like theirs, except the outer bars they had the nubs instead. But it was in atomic purple. It was like a newly built one with the same components. The joystick was made to where they were like, this joystick will never lose functionality because an N64 controller, if anyone's who ever played it, they know that eventually it goes limp dick. And then you have to, it just like rests on the side, like just like if it ran a marathon, it would rest on the side of the little, octagonal shape of the well that it sat in, that it would just lean limp dick to one side. And if you wanted to press in a direction, you would have to push it so fucking hard. You're just like, oh my thumb, it's go left, go left. And you back then you didn't buy new controllers.
Exactly.
No one just bought you a new controller. It's like, no, now you have a broken one. But this one had a metal one with a certain kind of spring. They're like, it'll never limp dick. It will stay erect for you forever. Call more ladies. You're gonna need more ladies for this. It's never going down. And it was amazing. Someone got that controller for me too. So fuck you. Fuck you.
$150
For what?
for a new fucking. So it says N64 with all connections, controller, and Smash Bros.
Man, I got mine for like $60, and that was like the collector's price at the time. I got it in like 2019 or some shit. I got it from a legitimate video game resale shop where they would refurbish everything and make sure it worked. And at the time, brand new, like saran wrapped, cleaned, everything. They fixed all the components on it.
Yeah.
That it was like $60 to $75. And then Majora's Mask. I got Ocarina of Time, of course. It wasn't Master Quest. They didn't have it, but I got Ocarina of Time, and I got the gold edition with the holographic image of Majora's Mask.
Dude,
each of one of those were $50 each.
I remember that.
$50. I have them on my Nintendo Wii and my Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much. But it really was cool to have the legitimate old school
system
hard copies.
Yeah,
they weren't the soft ones, ladies and gentlemen. They were the hard ones.
I would love to buy a GameCube.
Yeah,
and get Melee and Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is still one of my top 5. The fact that they haven't remade that is ridiculous. And I would get it just to play that again. I could technically buy it on. You can technically buy it on a Wii. Yeah. But you need a Wii. Another thing you can do, I don't know if you want to do just for collector's purposes, also that you want a GameCube of like, I have a GameCube, but they sell jailbroken Wiis. They were in jail. They did some naughty stuff, and then they break them out, and then they tattoo them with all of the games from like Wii, and Nintendo GameCube, and then even sometimes older ones where they'll do an SD card, gives you like 1,000 emulated games, and they'll have the GameCube ones, like the Soul Calibur 2 GameCube edition with Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yep,
fucking ruled. I never got to play the Hayachi or Spawn one, but I got a GameCube specifically to get the Soul Calibur 2 Legend of Zelda copy. Okay, thank you very much. You're dismissed. Clear trash out. Classic games.
Those are good. But yeah, there's a few of them.
And see, I'm not a gamer per se. I do like new games. Yeah. It takes a certain kind of game that I'll be like, this is what I like. I don't know games, but I know what I like. That I play nostalgic games. I play games that I played when I liked games, and now I still like games, but I like playing some of the ones I played when I was a kid. Yeah. And it helps you feel like that time, getting that.
I'm just a little bit more hesitant to waste $70 on something I might not like.
It's hard. That's why I'll do research on a game for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Of like gameplay, any bugs.
I really wanted to play that Helldivers 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's a PS5, yeah. It's one of the ones on my list that when I get a PS5, so far I'm going to get.
Yeah. I want a PS5 so badly.
Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah. Wolverine's going to come out on
Wolverine,
PS5.
Black Panther, and then the joint game 1943. Thank you very much.
Yeah, did you saw that trailer I sent you?
Mm-hmm. I would port over Elden Ring, play it again, and I would get Dark Souls, the Dark Souls remastered game, PS5, and I would
They said it's coming out on PS5 also.
Mm-hmm. I would get the digital copy of Berserk, the Dynasty Warriors type one. I'd get Berserk because that one, I mean, it's like those lame repetitive ones, but it's perfect. It's like mundane. I don't need to think that much. I can just fucking hack and slash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Campbell Courts.
Uh-huh.
I think it was.
You did like the Jim Carrey version.
Yeah. That's all I was doing. Thank you for noticing. Thanks for noticing. That's another Jim Carrey. You're welcome. Yeah, dude, we should wrap.
All right.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All right.
And now we all out.
And we taking the trailer trash out.
Trailer trash is out. Beep, 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 beep. Gone. Dude, baby, it's gone.
Ooh, baby.